previously on the Arsenal career mode. Except that we don't want a release clause, and 73 million is less than he's on now. Clean sheet bonus, I'll accept that because I want him to get clean sheet. So a first sign-in, I'm gonna offer a fee. Don't want to swap any players for this one. And 70 million too. Oh no, Mikel Antonio, right side of Gabriel. Okay with him, as that's a good ball to Bukayo Saka. Oh wow, with the reply. Housem was out towards the end of last season, but he's back in and we are back level. It's Aubameyang gives it to Thomas though. Can Thomas get two? He blooming can. What a finish. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Arsenal FIFA 21 Arteta era career mode. The wet hair is back. A lot of you long-time viewers will definitely know that I always have wet hair in my older videos, and it has returned, as has this career and the transfer window, because we're still in it. As today we have Norwich City, I always get told I'm saying that wrong, Leicester City and Liverpool at home. A really tough game, that one. We started off last episode. If you haven't seen it, you would have had a little recap with a win against the Hammers in the derby. So that is very nice, as we have 3 games. The transfer window, it's a big one today. And smash a like if you're excited. But first and foremost, I think we're going to go straight into this Norwich game without any transfers done. We've got a very solid team. I'm not saying we're not going to do any. I have plans for maybe 1 or 2 to come in. We got Ruiz in last time, a backup striker. Is he going to be involved against Norwich? I don't know. But here we go, some great news on the youth front. Blake Cole now changed position. He's going to operate and he isn't. But of course he is playing in a different position now. So he is a cam full and foremost, and I'm going to train him 13 weeks to try and get up to 81 rated as a shadow striker, him and Aubameyang, the future. I'm changing things up a little bit for this game. Also, the new player faces look so good. It looks like a brand new game now they've been added, with Bernd Leno in the net, with Maitland-Niles going to give Hakimi a rest. He's new, he's not trained at right back fully, so Maitland-Niles is, so he's going to play there with Gabriel and Hernandez. Got to keep them centre-backs in order, and Tierney on the left. Granit Xhaka comes in to be a bit more defensive, because I felt like we were very attacking. Our scoring, but he is going to be on the bench with Partey and Cole in, even though he didn't have the best of performances, with Nicolas Pepe, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Gabriel Martinelli over Bukayo Saka. So I'm putting my faith in another youth player. I know Saka is youth himself, but I want to grow them all. I want to grow this club with youth, with reputation, and of course grow them with points up the league. And it's at the Emirates again. That's unexpected. We've had a lot of home games. Well, 2. Not really a lot, has it? As we have Norwich here. Tim Krul still in the goal at his age, with Aaron Zimmerman, Nelson and Hiese. With Letiner and Sorensen in the midfield. Buendia, Dowell and Gonzalez up front, with Placetta up front. I think he was a new signing they made when they fell down. As Godfrey's still there on the bench. Hasn't clocked, he's gone to Everton. And Timu Pukki. I was going to sign Matt Aarons as well, I'll tell you that right now. One of you guys suggested it, but I went for Hakimi instead. And also, we robbed them of Cantwell, so I probably should have put him on the bench. But here we go. Want a good performance out of the boys today, as Maitland-Niles has the ball. Niles looks for Nicolas Pepe. Let's start off very brightly. Pepe with a roulette into Aubameyang. Aubameyang goes to Thomas Partey. Cole. I want Cole to have a better game here. And he's through. Can he just get past the defender? Or can he shoot on the angle? He does so. Aubameyang hits the post. And that was a shocker of a start. Did not expect that straight out the blocks. Jeez. I mean, we should have scored. That's why I say it was shocking. Aubameyang, with the shooting he has, got to finish it. Norwich City having a little bit of passing around here. Gonzalez on the ball. Get that tackle in Theo. And in Theo does. Now we're going to go backwards. What a signing he has been at centre-back. As Thomas Partey's coming forward. Gives it to Nicolas Pepe. Pepe is going to try and cut across into the middle. Aubameyang making the move. Here's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He's away from the defenders. And it's a beautiful save, Tim Krul. What a stop. I think it was with his shoulder. Oh my days. We've still got a corner though. Still got this chance, but what a save that is. Could have kept him in the game so far, as he has done. Gabriel misses. Bit more of a slow performance here, apart from Gabriel and Theo Hernandez. They haven't really threatened Norwich, but our centre-backs have been on top form, just robbing the ball and passing it forward. As Gabriel Martinelli, can he get forward? Still has the ball. Gives it into Aubameyang with a shot, and Tim Krul again. Should have done better, Pierre. And Cole again. Come on. Now out wide to Pepe. I keep going to Pepe more than Martinelli for some reason, as that's a good ball. And he's missed it again. Aubameyang, with so many chances in this game, it must be that we've just signed a striker. Although he's 72 rated, Ruiz, he must feel under pressure, because there's no way he misses these on another day. And they've got a chance on here. Gonzalez, he's through, and he's scored. Right, that's come out of the blue. We've got to keep his heads up, boys. I'm not going to be cruel to him. Gonzalez does put Norwich City in front. But if Aubameyang finishes his chances, it's a different story. Yeah, really good pass. Look at that. Cuts us open. I never expected that at all. And yeah, he's just gone for the long ball. Straight through the middle. Cut us completely open, in matter of fact. Not just open, completely. Because the centre-backs have been magnificent. Maitland-Niles can't get there. Leno can't as well. And it's 1-0 to the Canaries. And here's Gabriel Martinelli. He's going to run on here from Tierney, though. And can we actually get it level just before half-time? That would help us massively. Aubameyang in the middle with a diving header. And that is beautiful. Rises against the opponents. Rises to the occasion when we go 1-0 down. And finally, that should be his confidence from the first half. Skyrocketed for the second. He's had loads of chances and he's finally buried one. Kieran Tierney, though, bursting forward with an excellent cross onto his head. Just a bit low for my liking. Would have liked him to put it more cornered. And Tim Krul has been amazing. Just makes a little bit of a hash of that. But the defender's to blame, really, ain't he? Should be winning the header. And there we have it. The first half comes to light at the end of the half. So hopefully the second will be better for us. And not just giving them another goal before we actually start up. We need to start up from the off. And I think to keep it continuing, unfortunately, he's got his fitness for now, Martinelli, but he's going to have to come off. We're going to put Saka on. And Xhaka, he must be a bit tired, so I'm going to put Aouar on. I know I need that defensive duty, but Houssem Aouar, he brought goals last time. He's got to play. And here's Houssem Aouar. Gives it to Saka. Let's get started straight away. No. Rebuild. As Saka gets the ball again. Bukayo Saka, straight off the bench, tries to cut inside of Max Aarons. He's still going to get there. He's going to go for a shot. And it stings the hands of the keeper. I went for it on the ankle. It almost paid off. Here's Kieran Tierney. He's having a solid game as well as Bukayo comes inside rather easily. He's having a really good start to the second half. As Thomas Partey, he is as well because he's put Aubameyang through. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has got a bit close to the keeper, but Tim Krul does not spread himself and cover himself in glory. And it's a brace for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to give us the lead. Superb finish. Look at that for a ball as well. Defender doesn't come across as much as the keeper would probably like him to, so it puts him in a bit of a rock and hard place because he's never really going to get there, and he doesn't because Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang puts it past him to give Arsenal the lead. Here's Houssem Aouar, gives it out to Saka. What can Saka do here again? He was involved in the last move. Bukayo cutting through the middle, he's got Cole, but he goes for Aubameyang for a hat-trick. Can't just get there. And here's Bukayo Saka, goes round the corner to Aubameyang. Is there a way through here? There is, although it's just bounced away to Pepe. Can Nicola Pepe do something though? As he gives it into Aubameyang. Aubameyang away from the defenders. In the gap to Houssem Aouar. He goes for a shot. And Thomas Partey on the ball again. Gives it to Cole. Now Houssem. Houssem out wide to Saka. Trying to release this guy every time because he has really got a good stride in him in this second half. He's been running the right back Max Aarons ragged. As can we give Aubameyang another goal here? He's through. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang cuts back, puts it in that gap, and he's missed. But Cole's going to be there for the rebound. And Blake Cole has his first goal. A little bit of alliteration. I can't even speak. A bit of alliteration for the goal scorer. I was trying to say Cole the goal machine, which I now think he is, as that's a bit of a shocker from Houssem. We'll forgive him for that, because he definitely should have scored. But Blake is there on the rebound to just forgive him. Forgive him for that shot, because Cole scored his first. And with that goal, although the game isn't over, I'm going to make a big change. I'm going to put another youth player on. Kieran Tierney, don't get me wrong, been fantastic. But we're going to give new players a chance, and Mason comes on. Oh, and he's robbed the ball off the defender. How has the defender let him do that? Blake Cole is now through. Could he get a brace along with Aubameyang? Cole does. Straight down the middle. I honestly can't believe it. They've just gifted it to us. They've just absolutely gifted it on a plate. Cole has got more energy than their backline put together. He is a special youth player though, isn't he? Blake Cole with the finish. He's definitely going to be one for the future as he just threads it past the keeper. Krul, who goes to ground too early again. He had a really promising start as well, did Krul, but he's just let it go. Arsenal 4, Norwich 1. And they're playing such a high line. Norwich have just started playing a high line when they're losing 4-1. What are they doing? They need to defend as Kieran Tierney, Pepe cuts inside and gives it to Saka, who gets a goal. Come on, Canaries, defend a little. I mean, I'm not saying that because I don't want to score. I'm saying that for their own good, because at this rate, relegate them now. Shocking performance from the Canaries, Norwich. As Saka just passes one in, he comes off the bench to get his first goal of the season. It's all going good for the youth. And that's game over from 1-0 down to 5-1 up and winning the game altogether. 3 points in the bag, that is huge, but now we move on to 2 more difficult games in Leicester and Liverpool. So this win's a good one, but it's one we just need to build on. Oh, but no time for recovery at all. Let's see how the league table's going. It looks like the top 4 are shaping up a little bit, but then there's Fulham and Leicester, who we play next, on 4 points, so they haven't lost a game. Liverpool, though, 2 draws so far. That's a bit promising. And we've actually got a transfer in. 84 million for Nicolas Pepe. 84 million. Now, he's played in League One before as well, so that makes his transfer actually a bit more realistic if it pays off. But I mean payoff, I want more. There we go, the manager turning up in his gear. I think 100 million would be suitable for Pepe. He's played really well, really changed in this second season under Arteta. As can they give us it? They only want to pay 84. Now, if they only want to pay that, I think I'd rather keep him. So, 97.5, please. That is what I need for his services, as they're not going to accept it. Is there any player swaps? I'll check them just as a last resort. And if there isn't really, which is Kylian Mbappe, but they're never going to do that, I don't actually want to let him go. I'm going to try this last one though. Pablo Sarabia plus 90 million. They might just reject this straight up, and yeah, they have done. I just wanted to get in another winger. I know we've got a huge squad as it is, but we need someone with quality for the wing. And yes, I am alluding to Martinelli, because he's not grown yet. I'm not saying he's bad. And I am, of course, alluding to Todd Cantwell. We'll get an offer in here for Maitland-Niles as well. Everyone wants to swap a player for this guy. And he's not a half-bad player, but Maitland-Niles is not a bad player at all, so he's staying. And finally, just before Leicester, an offer from Leicester for Pablo Mari. Now, Danny Rose, he is an ex-Tottenham man, so I'm going to try and negotiate. Not for more money, of course, because I want to get rid of Mari, but just take Danny Rose off of it. Yes, I'm not going to just take 1 million for him, of course, even though I want rid of him. But I am definitely getting rid of Danny Rose. Don't want to bring him in. Remove the exchange player. Transfer fee of, come on, just under his value, because he hasn't played well anyway. 7.75. Accept that, Leicester, and they have a deal. Good. However, they're not going to buy him before the next game against us. With Leno in the goal, Maitland-Niles is playing really well, so Hakimi stays on the bench until he's trained a little bit more at right back. With Gabriel and Theo Hernandez in centre-back each. Kieran Tierney now 85 rated at left-back. With Houssem Aouar, Thomas Partey and Cole, of course, in the midfield. As El Neni comes to the bench and Xhaka takes a rest. Rotation's very important. With Pepe, Aubameyang and Saka, of course. He just scored when he came off the bench. As we're going to search for another 3 points away for the first time at the King Power. And how does the Leicester team look? It's Kasper Schmeichel still in goal, still going with Amati, West Morgan, Benkovic and Bacice, with Maksimovic and Didi and Tielemans, with Cengiz Under, Beretta and Harvey Barnes. No Vardy. No Vardy at all in the team altogether. West Morgan in the defence. Looks like Leicester, I'm not surprised they haven't won the both starting fixtures, because they're not really set up right, I don't think. However, they've started very fast here. Look at this. West Morgan, they're getting a couple of triangles together. It's a Brendan Rodgers team. As Kieran Tierney's coming forward as well to make the tackle. Got to make sure we don't get cut open at the back, as Ndidi has it now. Gives it back to Yuri Tielemans. Passing, sending me crazy. It's Maksimovic. Oh, does one of our players in superbly there. And now it's Cengiz Under. What's Under going to do? Get tackled. That's what he's going to do. As Saka has been released. Gives it to Cole. Cole, keep on running. Keep on running. Go for this gap. Go for this gap. Go for Pepe out wide. And now Pepe has Aubameyang in the middle to aim for. Can he get it to him? Oh, West Morgan's done well. And Theo Hernandez coming forward. Gives that pass to Thomas Partey. It's a beautiful one. As I'm thinking about resting Thomas. Don't make me regret my decision to play her. As Cole has it now. Aubameyang making the run, but going to go for Saka instead. Saka on the first time. And West Morgan's cleaning up everything. Can we still get forward? Come on. Out wide through that gap. Pepe. Come on, Pepe. Now cut inside. Prove I should not have sold you as well. As he can't get that ball inside. He's committed a foul as well. As the first 20 minutes, pretty dull. And come on, Cole. You can spark a game up. Come on. Gives it to Aubameyang. We need that run around us, Cole. He's made that run around us. Pepe out wide. Into Cole. And what? He hooked it away from goal. I wanted him to slide and put it in. I definitely clicked B. And last 10 minutes of this first half, is it going to be like the Norwich game and just come alive now? It might be. As Tielemans turns as well. Gotta tackle him well. But it falls straight back luckily to Under. And Kieran Tierney clears it for a corner. This is a very end-to-end game here at the King Power. Can we get this ball out of his danger though and keep it level? We can. Saka with the header as it's still there though. Amati gives the ball but Leno dives on it. And come on. Let's try and do something. Come on. If we win this game, it's not just a fluke start to the season. It's a good one. As Aubameyang threaded forward. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang does do that exactly. Gets that goal. I don't know where the Arsenal fans are really going to be sitting. So I'm just going to run around the back of the goal. And Aubameyang celebrates. Yeah, really good team goal as well. That from the back. Pepe through the middle as well. I aimed it right as I saw Schmeichel just do that little tap. Just that little tad bit to the side to open up the option. He side foots it straight past him. And that's half time. We've took the 1-0 lead. Undeserved? Possibly. But we got the chance off, so I'm not going to complain. No substitutions to be made here as well. Not changing it up when we're winning narrowly. And because we're not losing as well, I'll make changes if we're losing. So I've got to carry on with this team. And here is Bukayo Saka with the ball. Good bit of trickery with the feet. Could we make it 2 straight away? If we make it 2, I could have actually made subs. As no, Aubameyang can't put it through, but Aouar gives it to Thomas Partey. Now Pepe goes through this little gap, drives through, gives it to Cole. Can he get 3 in 2? He can't. Wes Morgan there again, as we're going to take the corner straight away though. Gabriel is my guy from these corners. Can he be my guy for the future? Heads it just over. And Tielemans, oh my days, is around Gabriel. He's around us again. Gabriel makes up for his first mistake though, by not getting the ball and gives it to Howsam. Oh wow, we had a run of Aubameyang then, but I'm going to try and force it out to Pepe as he's through the gap. He's beaten the offside trap. He's going to put it in to Aubameyang. That's a poor cross. Hit it with your left. That's got to be one with your right foot, Pepe, as Aubameyang was offside anyway, so I'll forgive him a little bit. As Mayoral comes on for Leicester. Never heard of him. I've got to try and keep it nice and tight at the back. Nice and tight as Ndidi gives it over. Ashley Barnes. Maybe we need Mo El Neni to come on now as a defensive player for maybe Partey, who needs a rest. As Tielemans has the ball. I've got to keep my concentration as he's put it in the middle. Good block off the line and a good header from Theo Hernandez. They could have had one in the click of the fingers. Look at that. The chance they created was absolutely out of the blue as Aubameyang can't get on the lost ball. I think Leicester have had 70% possession in this second half, or all, maybe altogether. I don't think they do second half stats on FIFA. As that's a good hit, and it's just whiskers wide from Mayoral. That could have been them level. So we've got to hold on better than that, boys. And come on, Leicester City with an attack. We've just made a substitution as well. Hakimi coming on at right back for Maitland-Niles. Got to play him there still, even though not starting him at the moment. With Dennis Pratt on the ball. Come on. Don't let them get this move off. Don't let them get this move off. Thomas Amate with the ball around the corner. We can't let them back in it. Tierney completely takes his man out. I don't mind it. And they're still going to play on themselves. Mayoral, the number 10, with the ball. We're into the stoppage time now. We can't afford a draw against the Foxes. As that's a good tackle from Bukayo Saka. Get on the move. Just get on the move. Put it over to Oson Edouard. As can he control it? He can. That should be game over. And is game over. A very, very scraped 1-0 victory over Leicester City at the King Power. It's his first away game. Another 3 points, not his first one there. And they're still on the search for the second win. We've got his third. Happy days. Just had to grind our way to victory here. As Fulham have put a 2-year loan deal in for Gabriel Martinelli. Now, you know what? I don't want him out for 2 years. Definitely don't. But maybe a short-term one would be good for him. Because the player I do have in mind to bring in today, the most important one, is a left-sided player. So I'm going to propose a short-term plan. Please, Fulham, you're still getting Martinelli. They still want 2 years. 1 year. 1 year. I'm not having him go out for 2. And they'll accept that. Wage split, perfect. I don't mind paying that. No buy-on clause. Superb. Martinelli, see you for a year. And now it's the biggest test of the season. Yes, they're nowhere near the top. But last season, they finished top with like the best goal difference, the best goals scored, the most points, obviously. And Leicester City were dominant as Mari goes out the door as well to Leicester. We've got the last training session in. They're not doing that well. It's us, Chelsea and Man United leading the way. Man City dropping a couple and Fulham, who were in the race, has got a loan offer in here for Saliba. I'm going to change that up as well. Actually, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to just reject it altogether. 20-year-old, 76 rated, could do better with training here. And I think I made a little bit of a mistake in the players I played last game because a lot are very tired. And of course, with the squad we've got to be rotational. If we play the tired players and we've got all these players moaning, it just makes for a bad morale, and morale keeps the wins up. So Leno's in the goal. Hakimi starting again at right back as he gets closer to being one. Gabriel Elvedi comes in. I've got faith in Elvedi. He's only one rating lower than Hernandez, who's shattered, with Tierney a little bit tired but staying in. Jacques comes in for Houssem Aouar, who drops to the reserves. El Neni, I liked him off the bench. He's going to get a chance with Partey and Willian over Cole, but he's on the bench still, with Pepe, Aubameyang and Saka. Them three are still fit though. They're never getting tired, and they might never get dropped. We'll have to sub people off for them because they're my front three, and that's final. And here we go, the training up. It's a big game. That's Liverpool though. I don't want to look at them, but I will look at the team. And let's have a look at the Liverpool lineup. We'll never walk alone, with Alisson in the goal, Alexander-Arnold, Skriniar, Van Dijk and Robertson. Good signing is Skriniar, with Thiago, Fabinho and Toni Kroos in there, with Salah, Firmino and Mane. No Jota to start in a lineup. That will anger fans in real life right now because he's doing absolutely amazing, with Tsimikas and all the rest of the crew on the bench. But I don't care about the bench, I care about the first team and my first team beating theirs. And come on, don't let them score first. Fabinho on the ball. He's done a really good skill move though to get past us, but these were very difficult to break down last season. I think we beat them in the cups, but then they beat us in the league. So come on, let's make it the other way around, please. As Aubameyang is tripped, but he's going to give the ball to Xhaka, who can carry on. Granit Xhaka round the corner, can't get it there. And Milan Skriniar gives it to Van Dijk. Don't let them get a ball like this with all this trickery, hocus pocus nonsense. As we've got it out though, but no one upfield. They look like they're going for the pressing game, of course, Klopp's favourite. And they've found a little gap. Got there to block it very quickly. And they found another gap again. Fabinho's through. Come on, keeper. As they try and sweaty at you, cheeky boys. As we've got the ball away anyway. And Willian to keep on running. Why have they got one centre-back dropped down so much? Can keep Pepe on side. As Nicolas Pepe coming through. Cuts inside. Cuts away from them. Goes for his finesse. And scores his finesse. Oh my days, we're ahead against Liverpool. I cannot believe it. Nicolas Pepe on the counter-attack, and that's how we like to play it. We did it against Leicester, and we'll do it again against last week's winners, as we cut inside and score a belter of a goal. Straight past Alisson. I really thought he would have saved that, but he doesn't do. Aim for the top corner, went the bottom, but hey, it went in the back of the net. However, I can't get too confident, because they'll just go ahead and score, won't they? As that's Firmino, back to Fabinho, back to Skriniar, and they're going to make an attack again. They're going back and forth all the time as Firmino finds a way through. We've dived in, but they keep trying to pass it and not pulling the trigger. I'll keep it that way. And hopefully the first half they don't score in. As Gabriel, oh my days, he's having a performance in this episode. Well, all three games of this episode, like the one he did against Man United. A rock at the back as Bukayo Saka. Could we do another counter-attack before half-time? What a ball through to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who does a little cutback. Willian, and Willian messes it up. I can't believe it, and that's going to be time, yeah. It is 1-0 to us at the break, but that was another big chance. I'll take it, though. Can't be too greedy, even though we're at home as well. Got to sneak that in there. But yeah, we are 1-0 down, 1-0 up against Liverpool. See how my mind goes to losing against them. And let's try and just not bottle it. Oh, dear. And here's Bobby Firmino. He's on the edge of the box. He's trying to find a pass every time. He's being very greedy until it comes to shooting, where he doesn't want to shoot. But he's keeping the ball a lot at his feet. As Salah doing the same. But we've not cleared it properly. Mohamed Salah, could he try a finesse? He isn't going to. He's going to give it Toni Kroos. We've slid in. Don't let him get it in the box. And I don't know where Toni Kroos is going. He's give it to Mane. Now back into Kroos. He's on the angle. He's got it in the box. We've blocked it. And the last one goes in. Block them all. And then Firmino scores. It's our fourth goal conceded altogether. And yeah, the best one we've conceded. Really good passing move and finally finished off from a smashing to the back of the net by Firmino. And I've got to say, smash and grab slightly, because we've deserved not to concede, although they've had a lot of the ball. And we've gone ahead and done it. And Salah running down the wing, Mo Salah, as he's round us again. Don't let him get that ball in, and it's gone out for a goal kick. And you'll see the substitutions I'm making here. Or you might do. There we go. Lacazette coming on with Aubameyang going on the wing. And Aouar in the midfield. Yes, I've took the gamble of Lacazette. Oh no, it's Cole, sorry, in the midfield. I've took the gamble of Lacazette because of last season, that cup game where where he won it in the last minute and scored a penalty. That were excellent. So hopefully happens again. Aubameyang should be good on this left-hand side anyway, as he's got the ball here. Goes for the cross, wins a corner. Oh, and Kieran Tierney's come a long way to try and get to it, but Leno's going to do the same. Well, not really a long way. That's a dodgy throw-in, though, from Burn, as we've got the ball again. Tierney goes down the wing. It's past everyone, and Alexander's going to recover. Keeper to keeper, and I think, honestly, this game will stay level. No really attacking threat. However, Liverpool's still going to come forward. Only 3 minutes to go. The 87th minute. Salah's cut inside. He's cut inside again. He's gone for the shot. He's took a deflection. And the players are on the ground. I'm holding my head as Mo Salah's won the game for Liverpool. That is undeserved. Since we conceded, we become the better team. Not even going to lie, as I said, no attacking threat. It comes off Elgato, who's back in the team, and goes into the back of the net. That is gutting. That is devastating. That is the worst thing that could have happened. Not just a goal, but a goal from our own player. And come on, can we respond? I really don't have faith. Not long to go now, but Cole's on the ball. Gives it to Laka. We've just got to keep the ball and maybe we can get an attack on, but Pepe obviously not listening. And there we have it. It's done. It's done. We've lost his first game of the season. I expected to lose this game at the start of the season, but with the run we went on, I kind of didn't. And it is gutting to lose. It does show that they deserve to win it. And that is our first L. And it stings. It stings just a little bit. As because we've had such a jam-packed episode and an intense one, I'm going to do you guys an absolute pain in the ass. You thought I was going to say favour by not going into deadline day. So it gives you guys an extra day to comment some down below. I've got one option that I am really close to, who is a left wing from Leverkusen. Zip. The mouth shut. As thank you guys for watching. Anyway, this is the end. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. We are trying to reach 800 before the end of the month. Can it happen? Who knows? But it's down to you guys to make it happen. See you all in a bit and have a good day. Peace.